Hello everybody, I'm back. Welcome back to the Fox Critic. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a top 10 list of my personal favorite James Bond gun barrels. Now, I am judging these gun barrels on their music, how well I think it's timed, and the walk on, the gun barrel pose, and how good I think the gun barrel looks. So, without further ado, let's get into this top 10 list. So for my dishonorable mentions, ones I think would never make the list. Yes, so that is right, guys. The Spy Who Loved Me is one of my dishonorable mentions for the gun barrels. Now, I will say this now. Obviously, I do like all the gun barrels in their own right. I think there is something great about all of them. For this, I love the music. I love the footage they chose for Roger Moore and his walk-on and his gun pose. I like the sort of static noise at the end, and I do like the shot it opens it opens on. But to me, it's just, like, the timing is atrocious. The gun barrel is shot at exactly the wrong time. Like, it's just got no certain point in the music where it shoots that's, like, special or stands out. I mean, like, where it shoots just does not stand out to me, and it's just not that good. Once again, there are things that I like about these two sequences. For Quantum, I like the music. I like the way it sort of turns into the movie logo and 007 and all that. Other than that, the Quantum of Solace one is absolutely atrocious. I mean, my least favorite gun barrel, without a doubt. The gun barrel design looks so disgusting, and I want to shoot it until there's none of it left. It doesn't even look like the gun barrel properly. It's way too fast. Daniel Craig's walk-on is way too fast. The gun barrel pose is one of the worst I've ever seen, and the CGI blood drips down way too fast for me personally. And yeah, for the Skyfall one, I feel like it's much better than Quantum of Solace. The gun barrel design looks shinier and nicer, but it still doesn't look great. The actual walk-on is better. Again, they still got the CGI blood, which does not look great, drips down way too fast for me. And also, the way it sort of freezes, the way he stands, does not look good to me. It just looks really bad. And yeah, I hate the music. I hate the fact that at the end of the film, it has no excuse to be there. And it just says Bond 50, Bond will return. That's such a obvious thing that's like the credits for the film. As in, like, you know, it's so just annoying that it's at the end of the movie, and I don't like it. I want to stay away from it, and just, it's kind of painful to watch, is what I personally think. And now it's finally time for the good stuff, the honorable mentions. This gun barrel to me is great. I love the music. Definitely my favorite thing about it is how it sets the tone for the rest of the movie. They made it sound like it's sort of like Japanese kind of. And also, you know, it's Sean Connery there, which I think is great. And I love the shot it opens up to in space. So I think this is a great gun barrel. honourable mention number 2 goes to, for me, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. There is a lot to like about this gun barrel. I like George Lazenby's sort of gun pose. I like the way he kneels down, like a reference to him marrying Tracy later on in the film. Music is one of my favorites. Love the way the gun barrel is shiny. The blood drips down at a great pace. And also, yeah, I just really like a lot about it. But the reason it's not on the list is because personally, I don't like the credits when the sort of spotlight moves, like in Doctor No. I'm not really a big fan of that personally. I also don't like how they sort of filmed it. It almost looks like he's just walking on the spot because like they overfilmed him, so it looks like he's on like a treadmill or walking on the spot at some points, which looks not great. And I do like the way he disappears with the blood. I just don't like the way they froze him when on his gun barrel pose, like in Skyfall. Other than that, I think the On Her Majesty's Secret Service gun barrel is great. Great. Now, I love all of Pierce Brosnan's gun barrels. They are all very similar. And I think Tomorrow Never Dies gun barrel has like a bit of a darker sort of shade for the actual barrel. But I will talk more about what I think of the Pierce Brosnan ones quite soon. But honestly, I absolutely love this gun barrel. I love the music. I think it's great. And you know the timing is great. And I also like that little sort of propeller sound it makes at the end, I guess. I don't really know what that is. And I also love the shot it opens up onto, which is Bond. It's the only gun barrel to open up onto Bond, which is quite good. Yeah, I really like this gun barrel. And that is those are all my honourable mentions. So now let's get on to the list. At number 10. I really love this gun barrel actually. I have I have problems with it. I don't really like James Bond's sort of gun like pose there. I don't really think that looks that good. The blood does not look good. It drips down a bit too fast for me, and it's too sort of light and shade. It looks too thin. Like you can see through it, and it just doesn't look great. It's not deep enough. But honestly, this gun barrel, I really like. I don't know what it is. Maybe because like a lot of From Russia with Love is like set on the train, like the Orient Express and stuff. The start of it sort of sounds like a train, I guess, which I guess kind of sets the tone for the film. And I really like the music, and even though the timing is a bit off, I like sort of the timing of this one. I don't really mind it as much as The Spy Who Loved Me. And yeah, it's the design of the gun barrel looks of course nice. And I guess I'm just a little bit disappointed that it doesn't open up onto anything. I guess because it just does kind of like shrink down and stuff, like the Doctor No gun barrel. But I still think this is an absolutely great gun barrel. Now I will sort of talk about this type of gun barrel, because most obvious thing is that this gun barrel now finally has Sean Connery in it instead of what was it? I can't remember his name. I think it was like Bob Simmons or something. I can't remember the guy's name who did the other gun barrel, but that was not Sean Connery. Please like tell me in the comments what his name is, because I do not know. But this is just a great gun barrel to me. I love the music. It's exactly what a what gun barrel music should be, for me personally. I like the picture on screen right now is from the You Only Live Twice gun barrel, but I just don't think the design of the gun barrel looks good. The sort of the place, the center of it, like, just not look that good. It doesn't look white enough. Um, it's too it's too like yellow, I guess. But the blood here is absolutely amazing for me. It's my favorite sort. It drips down at the right speed for me, and I love how it's more sort of 3D. And although I'm not that big of a fan of Sean Connery's gun barrel pose. I do really like this gun barrel, and I also like the shot that it opens up into. So, yeah. Number 8. I love all the moments of this gun barrel. From the start, with the way the gun barrel looks sort of like more cartoony, you can see the sort of like black edges around it, which looks quite cool. Although I don't really like Roger Moore's gun barrel pose, I think it's better in the Spy Who Loved Me onwards. Um, I love the music here. I think it's great. I love the blood. I love the way it sort of drips down, and the pacing of it is great. Um, the timing is a little bit off, but what the sort of barrel does is it kind of like waits down in the corner almost for the music to catch up for it. That's like kind of what I see, which is quite cool. But yeah, I do also love the shot it opens up into. So great gun barrel to me. Okay, now is the time for me to talk about why I love Brosnan's gun barrel so much. I really like this gun barrel. I think it's great. I love the music. The music's definitely one of my favorites. I like the shot it opens up into. With the Brosnan gun barrels, I'm not really sure about the blood, but I will explain that later because there is another Brosnan gun barrel on this list. And it's got the same like sort of the gun pose from Pierce Brosnan. And other than that, the music and the shot it opens up into, which is quite cool. There's nothing really else about this gun barrel that sets it apart from the other Brosnan ones, to be fair. Like, yeah, it's a good gun barrel, but I wish there was something a bit different about it, set it apart from the other Brosnan ones, I wish there was something different about it. Alright, I'm sorry, I freaking love the bullet CG thing. At number 6, we have the first. Number 6 is where Dr. No landed on my James Bond film ranking video, believe it or not. Yeah, I love this gun barrel so much. I don't like the way the credits sort of appear at the start. It makes it feel sort of like too paused. I think the blood is a bit better than From Russia with Love, though I think it's exactly the same. Love the static noise at the beginning. I have no idea what that is, though. The gunshot noise is my favourite of them all. Again, not a big fan of the gun barrel pose. But I do love the way that the theme starts playing, just as the gun barrel shoots, like, no, as the gunshot is heard. Like, both the gunshot and the themes both sound so cinematic and big and grand at that point, and I absolutely love this gun barrel. I just don't really like the way it shrinks and goes into the main title sequence, but hey, that's just me. I still really, really, really love this one. Also, at the, like, sort of beginning, there's sort of like a footstep weird noise or beat noise. I don't know what it is, but I love it. At number 5. yes, number five is the Live and Let Die gun barrel, and I think this gun barrel is really great. It sets up the rest of the film very well. That's what I like about gun barrels, and yeah, the music is so cool here. Again, I prefer Roger Moore's gun barrel pose in Spy Loved Me and Few Eyes Only and all that after Spy Loved Me, but yeah, this music is so cool. Um, and it's just very, very 70s, and I really, really, really like it. Number four. And much like how Casino Royale reinvented the Bond franchise, this gun barrel reinvented, well, the gun barrels. And, this is just a great gun barrel. We haven't had a good gun barrel since. There hasn't been a proper like Daniel Craig gun barrel. I really hope they do one with No Time to Die. I really hope they do. But this is just so unexpected, and it's the gun barrel looks great. It looks like sharp and like sort of menacing almost, and I really like that. And again, it sets up the movie pretty well, like the tone of it. The only thing I don't like about it is the blood. I do like the texture of it, and like I do like the way it looks, but it drips down really horribly in my opinion. The music is obviously great because the title song of Casino Royale, and yeah, the gun barrel noise is one of my favorites after Doctor No. Not the gun barrel noise, the gunshot noise, and I like the way he's standing in a white bathroom, so the thing can be white. So yeah, really good. Into the top three now. Yes, I adore this gun barrel, much like many people. Even though the thing, how it cuts away at the end rather than the sort of circle slowly opening up. I really, really do like that. That's so unique, and I really like that. Love the shot it opens up on as well. And yeah, obviously the music is the best part about this. It's so great, so great to listen to. The gun barrel design looks great, and obviously I love this sort of gun pose from Roger Moore. I do wish where he was standing was a little bit less dark, but other than that, it is great. Wow, this gun barrel is great. This is the best gun barrel that sets up the tone for the movie, like how good it sets up the tone of the film. It sets up so well. It's so like dark and hard hitting. I really like it. The design of the gun barrel is great. The blood effect is my favorite. As in like the color of it is great. Timothy Dalton has my favorite gun pose personally, aside from Pierce Brosnan, and the show opens up on is really good as well. The only thing I sort of don't like about it is I don't like the direction the music goes in after the gunshot, but I still do like it. I just don't love it that much. Yeah, it's such a brilliant gun barrel, and I just really, really, really love it. It used to be my favorite one actually, but at number one. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I know this is such a boring choice for number one, but this is just my favorite gun barrel of all time. The design of it is the best. The 3D design, oh, I love it so much. The blood drips down at the perfect pace. If I had to nitpick something about it, it would definitely be the blood should be more 3D to me. I personally think it should be a bit more sort of like 3D, I guess, like some of the older ones, like in Thunderball. But other than that, Pierce Brosnan's gun barrel pose is so simple and so effective. The where he's standing is perfectly lit. It's like the perfect color. And I love the music so much. I love the shot it opens up at. Everything about it, except the blood, even though that drips down at like a really good pace, is just perfect to me. I love this gun barrel so much, and the gunshot noise, albeit sort of off timing a little bit in my opinion, is just so amazing and loud, and I love this gun barrel to death. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. If you want to, please subscribe, like, and comment. Yeah, until next time, bye bye.